need to talk to you, Leo.
Oh, no. Him.
Get out of my house.
I'm just trying to help you.
Welcome everybody to a Nerd Native Thoughts review. Native Thoughts here reviewing a nerd movie, a nerd indie movie. Before I go on, if you are watching this exact same audio, if you are listening to the exact same audio review on Soundcloud, you can watch the exact same video on YouTube, Native Thoughts. And if I'm looking at you at the camera, you could watch the exact same, listen to the exact same video review on SoundCloud, Native Thoughts. You could listen to it on the go, watch it on your tablet, computer, doesn't matter. Let's get back to the movie, and it's one of the last films of Robin Williams, Boulevard, directed by Tito Montreal, who is honestly one of my most favorite underrated, not the best director in the world, because there are some movies that he's done bad, and there are some movies that he's done great. Starring Robin Williams, starring as Nolan, who is a banker, a house cleaning banker. Pretty much spends his time. He pretty much spent his year in banking. He's been married for about 25 years, and he's always been just that simple guy. He's never had nothing special to brag about. You kind of could see in his face that he leads a miserable, unwanted life. You know, he has a wife who it seems like she followed his footsteps in a way of, it doesn't seem like she is like depressed or something bugs her. It just seems that she followed in the footsteps of his emotions that he dealt with as he became in their marriage. And he has occasional friends like Bob Orendaker from Better Call Saul as his best friend from college, and they still get along, they still hang out, they're like the bestest friends, they still meet each other. He's a college professor. His life has turned out to be as great as he wanted to. Nolan just became just basic and average and nothing special, and you could tell that from his face. Till one day he drives along this boulevard where it's nothing but prostitution. It's nothing but gay guys prostitution. Nothing but it's the equivalent of a girl prostitution street. It's all nothing but guys selling themselves, you know. And to one day he just sees this guy and he decides to pick him up, and nothing sexual or anything happens, but it's more of a connection feel. Is this character, Robin Williams' character, really is the type of, he's not sure if he is closeted or not, but he does know that he's not happy with his love life anymore. He is positive that maybe girls are not with his thing, women are not his thing. He's been with his wife for almost 25 years. He doesn't feel anything connection with her. And as he talks to this guy, Leo, he feels for him. He likes the sympathy of a guy that he has with them, you know. And as it goes along the story, he falls more and more deeply caring about Leo being in the bad neighborhood, Leo being in the bad crowd, you know, having a pimp who hits him, and stuff like that. It really is a connecting movie. However, I kind of told you the plot, and I'll give it away too much because, like I said, Robin Williams' character is a closeted man. He doesn't know exactly, but as the movie goes along, you realize, yeah, he is sure what he wants to nowadays, you know. It is one of the movies where pretty much it's all, your life is not what you expected, you know. You realize it's never too late to change your life, but you realize you spend so much time stuck in this situation that you never did anything about it, and you kind of think about, is it too late for that? And no, it's not, but sometimes you have to think about, it's too late for somebody, you know. It's too late for somebody. The harm is not on you, because you decide you want something else. The harm is on somebody that was comfortable with you. That's what it kind of feels like in the movie. But it shows you more deeply about Robin Williams' character, Nolan, who he goes along that he realized it's a movie. It's just a movie that shows you how a relationship is built. Mostly finding the love of your life, or finding the relationship, not by sexual content, but mostly by communication and by listening, by talking, by, you know, stuff like that. It's like, feels like a first date that Nolan and Leo always have. The movie's okay. The one thing I have about the movie is that it's never so special, and it's never so good, and it's never so bad. Robin Williams is just okay. The movie, everybody is just okay. The one thing I have to say is Bob Odenkirk, Better Call Saul, he is great in the movie. I actually loved his character way more than I loved Robin Williams, because one thing I feel like the first half of Robin Williams is just weirded out. He doesn't know what he wants. He seems weird. He seems awkward. But as the movie goes on, he feels more open about himself and stuff like that. But it's one of those movies where I'm not sure Robin Williams really sleepwalking to it, or not sure exactly how he wants to be directed to, or how he wants to portray the character. But like I said, the movie is not bad. It's just okay. As the last movie, as the final movie for Robin Williams, I think it could have been so much more. The topics of this, the subject of this, is really dark and really, really serious, really real. You know, it's nothing that fantasized. It's stuff that could happen in the real world. However, it's not his best performance. It's just an okay performance. It shows you how much range he could have, how much durability he had to be as an actor. One thing, like I said, is movies. It really lacks a lot, and it's sad because I was really excited. I mean, I'm not the biggest Robin Williams fan. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna be one of those people who I'm gonna tell you I don't understand the love for Mrs. Doubtfire. I think it's okay, but it's a movie that I think if you grew up with it so much, you're gonna love Mrs. Doubtfire. I never grew up with Mrs. Doubtfire. It was one of that movies I always watched, and I never thought it was whatever, and I skipped it. So maybe because I really never grew up with it. But respect to everybody who grew up to it and with it. I know a lot of people who love Mrs. Doubtfire. But I like Birdcage. I like a bunch of like Bicentennial Man. I like movies like that from Robin Williams, Aladdin. But it's just an okay performance. I think it's not nothing Oscar worthy, but it is a recognition to be like this guy was a good at range. Bob Odenkirk, who I love in this movie, I think his character was the best one. It really helped me. It really enjoyed the scenes he was in. I really have to say it's just an okay movie. I was disappointed because it's Dito Montero, who I love in many movies. I love a guy recognizing your sayings. I like fighting. I loved I actually like Empire State in one level. I actually love The Son of No One, even though it has the same problems with it. It doesn't know where it really wants to be. Also, you know, the movie wants to be dark, but it really just really drags on that story. You know, but the movie could have been so much more, and the movie is just okay. That's my review. It's just okay, and that's all I have to say. But uh, respects to Robin Williams to be his last movie. I think he could still have one better movie. This was could have been so much better. Maybe on the hands of somebody more serious on that thing, or more because I think it's an okay hand with Ditto because he has a special eye for his stories, but I just don't think this was that movie that they weren't sure what the hell they wanted to do. Unless it was really bad pace, since it was the passing of Robin Williams, so they had to cut a bunch of things. Or if this the movie was really slow and it just draws back to okay, because there's certain things you are entertained by it. But that's all I have to say about Boulevard. I really wanted to love it. I just think it's okay, and that's all I really have to say. I hope you guys like my review. Subscribe, watch, like, follow, listen. Doesn't matter. Hope you guys have a great day. Bye, everybody.